So what I use is something called the power of three. So every property is going to have a standout major feature, and the majority of homes that you'll see is going to be a really nice kitchen. That will be where the focal point, they've got an open plan kitchen diner. You find the feature. And the first thing you do is you take them to that point first. So the first thing they see in the property is the standout, wow, this is nice, the nice kitchen. So you're going to establish what you're going to do from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the property, going to have a look around. Please ask me questions. You obviously want them to be participating. Unless you're getting questions or getting any objections, you're not going to be able to close the deal. So I want them to see the first part, and you're going to say to them, right, here it is. This is the kitchen. Wow. What do you think? And you want to get feedback. Is it big enough? Is there enough space for you to cook, or are you takeaway people? Who does the cooking in your home? Do you like the colours? Is there enough space for you? Is there enough room for the family, etc., etc.? Once they've given you some feedback, you can then move on to the next room, take them around the rest of the downstairs, not showing them out in the garden yet, and then you take them upstairs. Finish off the upstairs, then come back down and go through the kitchen again. So that's now the second time they've seen this wow kitchen. And there is a good reason for this, I'll show you afterwards. And then you go outside and you do the garden. And again, you're in the garden, you're going to say, is the garden big enough? Do you like the garden? Is there enough space for the children, for you to relax, entertain? And all the time you're building up a picture. They're taking ownership. Now, this is not a 5-minute in and out job. I allow at least 20 minutes. It might be longer, depending on the size of the property and where it is. So we've now done the garden, and we're standing at the back of the garden, looking back at the house and going, nice, isn't it? And you want to get them nodding, yeah, like this. And how does it compare to what you've seen before? Get some answers, because you might have something that will come out that you can then turn and use. Exactly. So you need to have questions. You need to be asking questions. You can't just take someone around a lounge, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom 1, bedroom 2. That doesn't lead anywhere. And finally, you end up in the kitchen again. 3 times they've seen it. And the reason you're doing that is that these people might be seeing 4 or 5 properties that day, maybe more. And you want them to go away thinking, that house with the kitchen, that was nice. That's the one that's going to stand out, because they've seen the feature 3 times now, and it sticks in their mind. So when they go away, they start thinking about what they've seen. Oh, do you remember that house down High Street? Oh, what was that one like? Oh, do you remember? Oh, that one with the kitchen. That was the one.